Hello, everybody. It's Mike Rains here with the Chicks with Picks podcast. We had a dog bark right during the countdown, but the dog was professional and shut up right after that. So appreciate you, dog. You the man, dog.
Yeah, we don't have any crazy storms here this week, but as usual, it is clear with a chance of dog. So
yes, damn right. Christina's here. Scarlett and Vron are here. The Die of Destiny is here. The barking dog has returned. We are very hopeful that Kayla will be here next week. She is finishing up all of the life disruption nonsense that has kept her from the podcast, and hopefully that'll be concluded so she can steer our ship to port up from now until the Super Bowl after this episode. So last week, Christina's Commanders were pretty banged up. They lost to the Falcons. Boo, not great. That was not the best of showing for Washington, especially seeing as how the Falcons lost 30-0 to the terrible Panthers.
It was
the week
offense
before
that was banged up, and it was the defense that lost that game. So
yeah. So you can't even blame the injuries. That was crazy. The defense just fell apart on you. But Daniels is back this week. Is that the scuttlebutt? You muted yourself.
You're better off that way, really. He is back, but Terry McLaurin is still out. The good news is that Sam Cosmi is back on the practicing part of the coming off of injured reserve, so he should be back shortly too.
Good. So Washington is on the mend. That is a good sign. Then we had Kayla's Chargers lose to the Giants, which was probably knocked a bunch of people out of eliminator pools. Not a great turn of events there. But and they got another offensive lineman injured. So our hopes for the Chargers are dwindling here. The Chiefs are now chasing them, which is not good. We wanted the Chiefs to go away, and they're not going away, which I'm going to get very angry about in a minute. But moving along, my Patriots, or my Cardinals, but the Patriots dog walked the Panthers. I had no faith in the Patriots doing this, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, well you can go to hell, Mike." And boy, did they!
It got to a point where Vron and I kind of looked at each other, and we were like, "This is getting kind of sad for the Panthers now."
Yes, yeah, that'd be a very accurate way to describe it. The Panthers. I mean, as much as the Falcons didn't show up against the Panthers then aggressively did not show up against the Patriots. Just absolute clown show. They got run over. That was a pretty embarrassing turn of events. But yeah, that was a thing. And then my beloved Cardinals, who I've totally been backing this whole year, played like dog shit for 3.5 quarters. Suddenly woke up in the fourth quarter, tied the game at 20 with under a minute left. And then the kicker misses the landing area by a yard and gives the Seahawks the ball at their own 40. And I saw a lot of people online being like, "This is bullshit. Like, this is a dumb rule and blah, blah, blah. And how can you call a game?" And it's like, I actually heard someone say the quote, "This is made up." And my only thought was, it's all made up. It's a game. You make the rules up as you go along. That's how games are designed. And guess what? Before this season, they added a rule that said that when you kick a ball off on the kickoff, it's got to land between the 20 and the goal line. So when it's tied 20-20 with under a minute left, just kick it near the 10-yard line. Make sure it lands in the field of play. Nope, guy got cute with it, landed outside the landing zone. Seahawks get a short field. Seahawks hit the game winner. So I have no excuses for the Cardinals, mostly because they just played like crap the entire game, and they were lucky to tie it at the end. But apparently Seattle got all plumb tuckered out there at the end and stopped playing football, and they let Arizona close in on them. But then they they got the field goal at the end. They got out of there, and that was that.
They were going to lose. I told you.
What?
I told you that the Cardinals were going to lose because the stadium was contaminated. I'm telling you.
Yes. The stadium was full of the bizarre energy of Erica Kirk being totally sad that her husband was dead as she came out to her Cody Rhodes pyro and music and yes. I'll have to send Vron the codified version of Erica Kirk's entrance to the stadium. Yeah, so all of that, so strange. But
is Mike sliding off the screen for anybody else? He's way low in the picture.
I'm low in the picture. Just I mean my camera moves. I can be center shot if you really need me.
Now we got the trash can. I'm just messing with you.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Hey, you asked for this. Asked for this.
Choices.
You've made your decision. There. Nope. It's all gone to hell. Oh, I love it. Yep. Oh no, I'm getting booped. Oh God, I probably disconnected myself from the pod. Don't even know it. It's great. Well, hopefully. I've had things where after the episode is over, I'm like, okay, great episode, everybody. Then I hit the button and it's like, we did not record you for the last 50 minutes. And I'm like, what? You didn't even give me a warning. And the machine's like, yep, sorry. Enjoy throwing that one in the trash because literally you're just going to have all these giant pauses where you're talking and no one's reacting.
I just remember, I think it was the first episode when I watched it afterwards. Like you couldn't see the Die of Destiny the entire episode, so there was all this noise, and we were talking about it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, we eventually
it was off in the corner somewhere.
Right, we eventually figured that out, and now I know when Scarlett's getting ready to record because I get a text message from her about the Die of Destiny. Like it's a link to the studio, and I know she's sending that to herself so that she can then apropos of nothing and entertaining to exactly zero people except us, guess what has opened right next to my house? I was like, after my dental cleaning, I was like, I'm just going to drive around a little bit. And right down the street, obviously, I think the dentist planned this, right down the street from the dental office, Crumble Cookie just opened.
Ooh.
So I can be the new crumble trafficker at work.
Scarlett's been exposed.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yes. There's a new dealer in town. Price of the brick is going up. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. So that made me laugh. I was like, oh shit, because I know we have so many crumble addicts at work. I was like, oh man, this is hilarious. Because previously I knew that like there was like no crumbles within like 20 miles of me. Basically, I was just like, yeah, the only place I can get you were my dealer. If I wanted any, I would have to go through you. And
yeah.
Now I got my own distribution node, so that's magical. Like I need it. So, anyways, anyhow, yes, all of us, we're all in that boat. So, anyhow, we move on. We move on to this upcoming week, which is very unfortunate in the sense that Kayla's not here to defend her team because we have chick-on-chick violence to open the week.
Yeah.
Because Christina's Washington Commanders are at Kayla's Los Angeles Chargers this week. The Chargers are a 2.5-point favorite, and the total is 47.5. And I'm not just saying this because Christina's the chick who's here, but I do like the Commanders a bit in this game because I know people have been talking about how the Chargers have been drawing slightly better fans for their games and that like the stadium just isn't a road game every week. But Washington has a very passionate fan base. They're a really popular team, and I feel like that stadium is going to have a lot of burgundy in it. I feel like this is going to be a pretty solid game for them. The Chargers are banged up. The Commanders are getting back their quarterback. So I'm just going to go Commanders money line here. I don't even need the 2.5 points. I think that Washington wins the game. I think it'll be a good game, but this is kind of like a game where if you're Washington and you scuffled a little last week, you gotta show us that you're on the rebound, that you're a serious team that's going to contend for a playoff spot here. I mean, you're stuck in a division with Philadelphia, so it's tough to win the division, but you should be winning enough games to lock up a wild card. So, and I'm going to go over. I think that the Washington's both teams are going to get in the mid to high 20s. So like 28-24 Washington. I think that'll be the final score. Christina, what is your feelings on your team?
So it is going to be close, I think. But the Chargers, I mean, as bad as Washington lost to Atlanta last week, the Chargers lost to the Giants. Of all people. The Giants.
Yes.
They're coming off a humiliation.
Yes.
And again, really, like they beat the Chiefs, right? And then they lost to some damn buddy. Oh, and then they beat the Raiders. And that was it. They lost to the Broncos. I don't know. They've not had like super high scoring. They've not had any fantastic plays, and they've not played any teams that have mobile quarterbacks.
The Chargers are 3-1. They beat the Broncos.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. They beat them by 3. Who'd they lose to? They lost to the
Giants. They're 3-1 with their loss being to the Giants of all teams.
They haven't really played any teams that have quarterbacks as mobile as that one. They haven't.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they got no one that compares to Daniels for sure.
So, I'm going to go with Washington, and not just because of Washington. I'm just going to say I do think it's going to be close. And I'll go with the over. Yep. I think the Chargers are actually going to end up scoring a little bit more than usual because our defense is having some issues.
I think that, I do think that's reasonable. And now the randomizer. How's it feeling this week?
So overall, honestly, I feel like the randomizer's kind of on our side, but this one's tough because whoever the randomizer picked with this one, it was like both on our sides. But it did side with Kayla's Chargers this week.
Aha.
The line is drawn.
Yes. It's 2-2. It's the randomizer and Kayla against me and Christina. So the die is going to break the tie here.
Five.
Because Christina's here, I'm going to say that's talking about that's Chargers. So
that's fair.
It's going for Kayla. The die is trying to curry favor with our soon-to-be returning co-host. And the total?
I don't know. You keep promising, but I've only seen her once. So
next week's the dream.
I'm not even sure if she exists at this point. She could have been AI. I didn't watch that closely.
This is true. Oh man, if only we had done that. If only we had the production values to have an AI Kayla for the last few weeks. That'd be great.
I should have drawn Kayla.
Yes.
Hey, can we actually some MedBed commercials in the middle?
Oh, please don't. I literally just did the political pod, and we talked about med beds for like 30 minutes, and I was like throwing stuff at walls because it's so dumb. So you just ripped that scab open on me. But so we got Chargers in the under according to the die. So that's that for that. Oh man. Okay. Up next is my beloved Arizona Cardinals, my favorite team of all time. They're the greatest. They have a little red bird as their mascot that Scarlett has handy for us as a visual representation. And those Arizona Cardinals are a 7.5 point favorite over the Tennessee Titans because the Tennessee Titans are incredibly bad. I mean, they're like the Titans are maybe the worst team in the NFL. There's a bottom in the NFL, and it's like Tennessee and New Orleans. They're just stinkers of teams. And the Giants are down there with them, and the Giants are playing the Saints this week. So yuck. Just yuck. I mean, if you bet that game, like when you hit like the confirmed deposit or confirmed bet on DraftKings or FanDuel on that game, like a little window should just pop up to be like, buddy, you need to think about this. Maybe the fun has stopped. Maybe you should probably call a gambling hotline and think about what you've done with your life. But yeah, so we got the Cardinals have not looked great, but the Titans are so goddamn bad that the Cardinals are getting 7.5 points. So Cardinals win this game, I think, for sure, but I'm just going to go with the old standby that Arizona's probably not good enough to be getting 7.5 against anybody. So I think the Titans cover this game. I think the Cardinals win like 27-20, something like that. The total on this game is 42.5 because the Titans don't have much of an offense. So I'm going to say barely over. I think the Cardinals might score enough points to get us over there, but I would do not listen to me say that, then run to your phone and hammer the over because I don't think this is a great play. Don't love it.
Everybody's betting based on what we say on here.
Well, Mark's probably in the poorhouse based on our terrible decision-making process, but yeah.
Oh, we possibly
yeah. I mean, I don't know how it's even possible, but I've looked at our YouTube and we've got like a steady 20 views on the last few weeks. So
okay.
whatever people are doing this to themselves, God bless you. And and just wait until we're fully armed. Wait till we have all the chicks lined up.
Right.
We're gonna be firing on all cylinders, baby. So I mean, this show's gonna hum. You have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I did tell the Stu chat that I was on here, so they're probably watching.
Yeah. Hey,
hi, Winky.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about this game, Christina?
I'm going to go Cardinals and under. I think that they're going to probably shut out the Titans.
That would be impressive. That would be great. Man, that'd be like the third shutout of the season. That would be really amazing. Just really, really amazing.
That was done last week, so yeah.
Yep. And Scarlett, what say the randomizer?
The randomizer is all bird Cardinals.
Boom! There we go.
All
Randomizer.
bird.
Love it. Okay. Let's see what the die says. Boom. A nice Josh Allen smasher for the Cardinals. Cards got this one in the bag, baby. And now the total.
Oh,
way under. The die agrees totally with Christina. Die is just like bam. Cards in a shutout. That's our crazy. What I love is that like literally everybody now is a broadcaster. Everyone just like buys a rig and they like broadcast the games on YouTube Live. They have like graphics. And there was like this family of Cowboys fans, and they don't like the Eagles very obviously because Cowboys and Eagles are rivals. And they had the son of like, and the dad who's running the show, he's got his son on as one of the guest hosts. And they were like, so, and the son's named Riker because obviously the parents are nerds. So, and they asked
the worst TNG character possible. Okay.
Yeah, it's a great name for your young boy. I'm going to name you after the horny dude. I'm going to name you after the guy that was screwing every blue woman on every planet. That's the name I want you to live up to when you're in high school and college. It's just
Mr. Prime Directive.
Yes, exactly. You got to hop in your chair funny because your back's all screwed up. That's another fun thing about Will Riker. But anyways, they talk to Riker the kid says like I think Cooper DeJean is going to like get a pick six off Mahomes, and the other it was either the father or one of the other co-hosts said, "Is that your Boldy?" And then they had to like translate that for us that was his bold prediction for the Super Bowl. And then it happened. Cooper DeJean did pick Mahomes over attention, and again they're Cowboys fans. So the father was like, "Riker, you're grounded." He's like you brought that into the world by saying it. You spoke it into existence, and now the Eagles are going to stomp the Chiefs and win the bowl. We're going to have to deal with all our Eagle fan friends being jerks because they smashed for the Super Bowl. So that's Christina's Boldy that we're going to get a Titan shutout this week from the Cardinals. So
Hey,
start the Cardinal deep. Yes.
Speaking of Cowboys and bold predictions last week, and I said by the end of the game, I said both these teams deserve to win. You saw it. They were fighting their asses off the whole game. I mean, both teams were fighting their butts off, and they tied. So
yes,
which is technically a loss, but whatever.
What game did we talk about and you were rooting for a tie?
Not me.
We were talking about a tie.
I don't remember.
Like, I remember the conversation, but I don't remember what team.
I said it to Scarlett when she told me someone tied. Was it like a Packers game we were saying go tie?
No, it wasn't. For sure.
Did I actually say that on the podcast? Because I remember you saying, well, then they technically both lose, but...
Right, I know. I just in general, we were talking about a tie somewhere recently.
Yeah, but anyhow, we forgot the picture. We forgot the picture from the first game. So, here's the picture.
Remembered.
But you didn't.
You also remembered.
We can't see it now. We can see it. Okay. So. Wow, we have the lightning bolt killing George Ravington. This is not great. Poor George Ravington and the cherry blossoms. I mean, we don't even. I didn't even put the Ravens on the docket this week. They're so depressing, and we don't have anyone who's a dedicated Raven person. But yeah,
I know.
What'd you say?
I said we were the Ravens. Oh my god!
Yeah.
The Ravens are playing the Texans this week.
Ooh,
yeah,
I've drawn that picture before too.
Nope, it's a really bad game, and Lamar Jackson is injured, so he's probably not going to play. So even if the Ravens win, it's going to be this just like hideous. I have no idea. I have no idea who the Ravens' backup is. But what's very funny is that during the NFL draft, apparently the Ravens like told Cedar Sanders they were going to pick him, and then he was like, "No, I don't want to be a backup to Lamar." And then the Browns took Cedar, and now he's the third stringer, and he's not playing for the Browns after they benched their quarterback this week and brought in a new rookie. The rookie they picked over Cedar. So it's like, oops, maybe you should have just like gone with Lamar. Now you'd be playing. You'd be starting in the NFL if you'd let the Ravens draft you.
Ooh,
wow, that is a powerful thumbtack logo.
I was going to say, you can see that already.
Yes, I can. That may have been the most effort drawing you've made in the history of the podcast. That is an intense logo. And right? I do like that the Cardinal has angry eyebrows. He just got the angry. He's like, I'm fucking this flaming thumbtack up. I'm beating him up.
He's completely unaffected by the fire.
Yes, he's a phoenix. He's a firebird.
He's actually a phoenix.
Yeah,
I will dance on your flaming ass.
Yes, you have no impact on me. Yeah, so
harnessing the firepower.
Yes, he is. Yeah. So that is Cardinals Titan. What a yeek. The one quick side note I wanted to make is this week.
One side note? We've had like 8. Go ahead.
No. I'm saying like I'm pivoting off of games that we're covering. Like, I just wanted to mention that like the London game this week is the Browns
Dang
and
it.
the what?
I had an idea for a drawing for the London game, and I didn't pay attention to the dates. It's too late now. I'm too deep into this.
Yeah, don't worry about
Dang
it. No, but what I wanted to mention was just, again, the Browns are starting a rookie quarterback, and the Vikings are on their backup quarterback.
So to say we're sending our best, huh?
Well, yeah, we're sending our best. So we just had the Cardinals game. 42.5 was the total there. The Commanders and the Chargers was 46.5. Guess what the total over under is for Vikings Browns in London this week?
52.
37.5.
So you say 37.5. What'd you say, Christina?
52.
52? Okay,
Yeah.
so Christina intentionally is being wrong here, so that's good.
Same.
Okay. 35.5.
Wow.
35.5. Literally.
You know what's funny?
No
I was going to
scoring.
ask, like, what? Like, I feel
Jet
like
lag
typically when
scoring.
you say the scores, it's like in the mid 40 range.
Right.
Like, what's like the lowest score that they'll like say that they'll be like, okay, this is like your line. Like the over under is like what's the lowest you see?
I think the lowest I've seen is the 35 is basically the lowest I've seen that doesn't involve horrifying weather. It was like 6 or 7 years ago. I was driving to work and I had the Sirius XM radio package, and I was listening to the broadcast of the pregame broadcast of the Bills and the Colts, and the Colts were wearing all white, and it was literally a blizzard, and the broadcaster was like in Buffalo. It was in Buffalo, and the broadcasters were saying the Colts are on the field. We are saying this because we've been told that we cannot see them because they are wearing white pants with white jerseys and white helmets. And I got into the parking lot, and this was back in the day when you couldn't bet in Massachusetts. You could only bet in New Hampshire because DraftKings was legal there, and Massachusetts hadn't legalized sports betting yet. And one of our fellow floors basically hit me with a Goldberg spear and was like, "Get me money down on the under in this game right now." And the total on the game was like 31 or something. It was so low, but it was impossible. It was ankle deep snow that the players were playing in, and it was still snowing. It was still snowing as the game went along, and the game ended in regulation as a 7-7 tie, and then one team scored a touchdown in overtime to win 13-7. So that 33.5 or like 32.5, whatever it was, never got close to being touched. Never got touched. I mean, I'm sure that like thing, I'm sure that the closer it got to kickoff, that thing was just like dropping. It probably got down to like the 20s by the time kickoff happened, because it was very obvious nobody could even play football in those conditions. It was just hideous. It was just so bad out.
The London games tend to run low because it's always only one team, but only one team seems to get jet lagged to hell or something.
Well, Minnesota was in Dublin last week, so they just flew they just hopped from Ireland to Britain. So
is there another UK game next week?
I think they're doing London games like constantly. Like they have like said that they want to try to do like a UK game like every week, basically. So
all right, if I remember, I'll have to have that be my...
Yeah, Broncos and Jets are next week, and then week 7 is
Rams and Jags. Dolphins.
Yep, Rams and Jaguars. Yeah, so they're
week 8, 9. Yeah.
So it stops after.
Are they doing Germany games again?
There might be a Germany game. There might be a Germany game later in the season. Yeah.
All right, I'll have to remember.
Oh no, yes. November 16th, the Commanders and the Dolphins are somewhere.
They're somewhere.
Well, it's a 9:30. It's a 9:30 Sunday game, so they're somewhere.
Right, exactly.
9:30 a.m.
Oh,
Oh,
Chile?
the Falcons
Chile?
and the Falcons and Colts are in Berlin late in the season.
Okay.
Oh no, they're in Spain.
Ooh, fun.
Ooh.
We're just going to
Interesting.
continue to invade Europe. It's
Right.
great.
I mean, who knows if we'll be welcome by then, but we'll see.
Yeah. So, but that game, even with the total only being 35.5, I'm like, I'm going under. I dare you to show me how you score points. A rookie quarterback making his first start, like flying jet lagged into London against a bad Vikings offense with a good Browns defense fighting that offense. So yeah. But anyhow, it's time. It's time for the big battle on Sunday night between our beloved New England Patriots against the Buffalo Bills. And Vegas looked at our beating of the Panthers and said, not buying it. Fuck yourselves, Patriots. Buffalo is a meager 8.5-point favorite. And
that's
the total is that's all they got. And the total is 49.5. Oh yeah, by the way, the Detroit Lions on the road at Cincinnati this week are a 10-point favorite over the Bengals. That's how bad the Bengals are. They're home and they're a double-digit underdog. So yeah,
Joe Cool needs to get it together.
He's dead. He's out for the year basically. He might come back at the end of the season. He got tackled and he suffered like the most egregious turf toe you possibly could suffer. He had to have like massive surgery to reconstruct his toe.
Wow.
Yeah, it was not great. So yeah, and like they played on Monday night. It was Bengals versus Broncos, I think, was the game, and you could just like see all the Bengals on offense just sitting there on the sidelines being so miserable that their quarterback can't play quarterback. It's just like, man, this sucks. It's like this bum can't do it. It's like oh no,
Another bum.
Yeah. And so yeah, if you I lucked out. I have the Detroit defense in fantasy, so I'm going to be like racking up all those sweet sacks and interceptions this week. So and I'm going up against the prodigal chick Nina, so I get to give her the razzle dazzle. But I look at that 8.5 points, and I remember what happened in week 2 where the Bills didn't look very good against Baltimore. The Jets looked pretty good against the Steelers. Everyone's like, oh shit, the Jets are getting 6.5. They're going to make it a game. They're going to keep it competitive with the Bills. Nope. Same thing here. Everyone's like, oh, Patriots beat up the Panthers. Oh, they're going to... Nope. Buffalo wins this game by 1 million. Absolute. This isn't me doing some sort of fancy double reverse trying to hex the Patriots. No. I have no faith in the Patriots at all. They're going to get rolled. This game is going... The Patriots will probably score in the low 20s because the Bills do give up a lot of points, but the Bills are going to hang a 35-40 burger on the Patriots. They're going to give us a 40-piece with a large fry and a strawberry shake. We're getting all of
it.
that.
Are the Bills still undefeated? Oh yeah, that hot dog.
Yes, the Bills... Yeah, and that giant hot dog that we did not go to Buffalo to obtain.
No.
So, yeah.
And they're at home.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. I think this is going to be real bad, real fast. I think Buffalo trucks the Patriots, and that's just it. Christina, is there any hope for my team at all?
Ooh.
It'd been so great if she just said no. She was like, no.
Yeah, no. No. I mean, I'm trying to let you down easy here. I don't know why I don't have a focus normally, but I mean, whenever you get these teams that are undefeated going into week 4, week 5, week 6, it's always this crappy team that they pulled out from the bottom of somebody's shoe that beats them. A couple of years ago, that would have been the Commanders or the Giants. Maybe. But yeah, it is the Bills. They are at home. Yeah, no, Patriots are gonna get killed.
That's how I feel. Yep.
They're one of the more consistent teams. They're not one to just drop one to a shit team. Maybe a semi-decent team, but not the Patriots.
Yeah. And over under, how do you feel about that? 49 and a half.
Over. Yeah, it's going to be over.
Buffalo just running up the score on us.
Yeah, they're not going to show any mercy on that.
They're God, no. Yeah.
I remember back in the Joe Gibbs era of Washington, I used to get so upset because they would get like 2 touchdowns ahead or 2 scores ahead, and then Joe Gibbs would just run out the clock. And sometimes he did it for like 3 quarters. He would just start running the ball, and it's like, okay, look, you have not put this away, and then we would lose the game, and it happened every time. But the Bills is not a team that does that.
No, no mercy. Scarlett, what does the randomizer say?
The randomizer says, I have faith in the Patriots.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Bold.
Yeah.
I love it.
The randomizer's like, hey, we're already doing incredibly bad. Let's just what happened? Like, let's just see where this takes us. Like, you're already on page 2. You can't get any worse.
Oh no, you're on page 2.
So is that the goal now? We're just do the wrongest predictions?
Yeah. Because it is, I will say, the word pool is based on the spread. So if they could score a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, just hang in. Just lose by 8. Lose. Yeah,
exactly.
Lose a little bit.
Lose 35-28. That's the dream here.
As long as they don't lose like a lot, they just lose a little.
Right. That's
we're
the dream.
good.
Yep. We'll be in great shape if they just lose by a little. So we're hoping. We're hoping.
All right.
Oh boy. Yeah. So that's that. And now the die. What say you?
Oh
dear God! The die's taking the Patriots to win on the field. Patriot money line. Oh, I love it. The die going hog wild here.
Well, Vron's got the Patriot sunglasses out, so
I do. Scarlett should have a pair next to her.
everything looks like Patriot now.
Yes.
Oh.
Become ready.
I love the sound effect of those, like when she
It's
like
cult.
yeah. Oh God! If only I had Patriot sunglasses to go with it. Oh, it'd be so great.
right.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So
I have another accessory, but I'm waiting for Kayla because she needs to experience.
She needs to bask in the other accessory in all its glory.
Yes.
Okay. So anyhow, the total on this game.
13.
Hit us, die. 13, slightly over. The slight over. I like it.
So it's over, but it's bad luck. So they're going to lose somebody good.
Oh
Good
no!
injury. Want to talk about Tyreek Hill?
Oof.
Well, we're going to talk about the drawing first before we talk about Tyreek Hill. So I like that the Patriot is like descending from the mountain angrily as the Bill is just cheerfully grazing, contentedly grazing.
It's not a mountain. You'll see at the end.
Does the Patriot have arms?
He
The
does.
Patriot's like, sit, Buffalo, sit. Good dog.
He's supposed to be doing a lounge.
He's supposed to be doing a lounge. I'm very confused.
Okay.
A lounge.
A lounge.
Okay.
A lunge?
Probably a lunge, but it sounds better.
He's lounging.
Oh.
He doesn't look lounging when he's trying to like break the buffalo's neck with his little
It'll
stick
make sense
arm.
at the end.
No, it won't.
It'll make so much sense.
I refuse to believe you.
I have faith.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay. That's good.
Shh.
Yeah. Okay. So we've done all that. And what do we have left on the docket after my terrible team had its plate?
Denver and Kansas City.
No, it's Jacksonville and Kansas City. Oh no.
I meant the two separate games.
Oh yeah, no. So we got the Eagles and the Broncos because we had to do two games that were not on our regular docket because the dogs would not let us not get away. Would not let us get away with less games. I'm kidding.
I don't know what's going on out there or why they can't keep them quiet. You never know there were other people in the house, but whatever.
But the Eagles are a 3.5 point favorite at home. Totals 43.5. And Philly is the weirdest team. They did not complete a pass in the second half last week. Just an absolutely bizarre team. And they what was I going to say? So I think what was I going to say about them? I think this is an interesting game. I'm going to take the points with Denver. Philly's going to slip up at some point. Christina's immediately shaking her head. Christina loves the Eagles here, or the dog is going dogginating hard. So, but I'm going to say it's a rock fight. And with that rock fight, I am going to take the Broncos and the under. And if the Broncos win this game, it will not knock my socks off. I'll be like, that's reasonable. Because it feels like anyone can beat anybody this year, unless you're the Titans or the Panthers or whatever, and you're playing a really good team. Yep.
What was the total?
The total's 43.5. Pretty low.
Yeah, I'm going to go Eagles and over.
Fair enough.
That was a weird quarter. But that was an anomaly. I don't think that they'll repeat.
Yeah. You think they're going to right that ship? They're going to turn this thing around?
Yeah, and they're playing at home. They're not in Mile High Stadium, which always has its own little quirks and doodads and messes up kickers and runners at the same time. And
yes. That is a feisty beast.
I don't know what his problem is. It's not like they're being invaded. There's no chupacabra.
Oh, it'd be awesome. Oh man, that'd be so great if you took down that graphic of the commanders behind you and the chupacabra was actually like being fended off by your dogs. You'd be like, whoa, this is great. We went from a football podcast to cryptids just out of nowhere. Holy smokes. That'd be quite the revelation.
Right. That's why she keeps the background up.
Right. She doesn't want to show us the chupacabra. She's in on hiding Bigfoot from us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. We're finally getting to the truth here. Finally cracking this code. But yeah. So we got that game, which is it's gonna be an interesting game. I think Denver's gotta they had a cupcake of a matchup against the Bengals this week, so big step up in weight class for them. They're playing a real team now, so we'll see. We'll see if they can right the ship and actually handle a real opponent or not. And that brings us to our mortal enemies.
Wait,
randomizer.
No, I know we got I know randomizer. I realized I screwed up. I stopped myself as soon as I realized. I was like, I've made an error. I'm a professional.
So the randomizer picked the Broncos.
Way to go, randomizer. Way to go. Okay, Die. Help us out here. Big 20 for Denver. Let's go. 20 for the Broncos. 15. We'll take it. That's good enough. That's a win. That's a win for Denver.
Now,
I got it.
The randomizer has been, not really playing favorites. Like you got one, I got one. It agreed with both of us a couple times and disagreed. That guy hates me.
Right?
That guy hates me.
The die is vicious.
Right?
Okay.
The
Yeah.
die does what the die wants.
Yes, it does. It's mercurial. Definitely that. And what say the die on the total?
17.
Another Josh Allen 17. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So here we go. What we got? We got a Bronco being attacked by a weirdly peg-looking eagle. Oh, he's just sitting on him. I couldn't see the eagle's legs until later. Now I get
and
it.
remember, he's wearing his ring still. So.
Oh yeah. He's all belted up. He's got his bling.
And he's holding the reins. So does that mean that the Eagles are gonna win?
Yeah.
He's taking the Bronco for a ride.
Yeah, usually Vron's art is neutral. She's been more taking sides on the art as of late. So yeah, we got the oh geez, in a very shocking turn of events, the terrible 49ers, who have literally everybody out with injuries, have jumped out to a 7-0 lead against the Rams and have just forced the Rams to punt. So this game is not going the way people thought it was going to go. The Rams were like a 7.5 or 8.5 point favorite. They were supposed to just crush this game.
How's the Garoppolo watch on the sidelines?
Watch?
Non-existent.
Oh.
Yeah. Although, I mean, hey, Matthew Stafford did take a pretty big sack on second down there, so
maybe it's not low. It's like
it's like in the lower. It's in like the upper third of low, heading towards medium.
Oh, like a stove. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
medium low.
Right. And so we finish now with our enemies, the Chiefs, as a 3.5 point favorite against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The total's 46.5. Jacksonville's home. This is like their first primetime game. They got a good record. I don't know how good they actually are. And I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take the 3.5 with Jacksonville. I like them. I'm rooting for them. You can do this, Jags. You got this. And I'm going to go under. I'm going to say this is a little bit of a back and forth battle. Jacksonville's defense has been solid. Chiefs offense hasn't exactly knocked anyone's socks off. So, I mean, I gotta hope. I gotta keep hope alive that the Chiefs can continue to scuffle throughout the start of the season, and the Chargers can try to right the ship and get a little separation from them, so that if the Chiefs do make the playoffs, they got to go on the road the whole way and have a little work to do. Although, given the fact that the Ravens were supposed to be in the playoffs and they're 1-3 and with an injured quarterback, it's like, oh man, it's gonna be real. It looks like there's gonna be a real bag of shit getting into the playoffs in the 7 seed in the AFC this year. Some team that's gonna be like 9-8 or 8-9 is gonna make the playoffs and then just get absolutely dog walked by somebody. It's like, so Buffalo's going to get the bye week in the 1 seed. And then, I don't know, maybe the Colts or maybe if so the Chargers get healthy, the Chargers get the 2 seed, and it's going to be the 8-7 Jaguars or the Colts or the Raiders or or Patriots. 8-9 Patriots going to Jacksonville and then just get annihilated, just get run out the gym by those teal-wearing Warriors. And crazily enough, I'm wearing a Jaguars jersey right now. So, yes, go my beloved.
I just texted you the other day, this season is just kind of all over the place.
It really is.
There's no real
every week
it's
God bless you if you can figure out what's going to happen. I mean, just think about the fact that Buffalo's 4-0 and everyone's like, oh, they're the best. Baltimore was up 15 on them at the end of that game and blew it. They just absolutely threw that game to them. And Buffalo made the game against the Saints competitive when there was it's how are you keeping the Saints in this game? And I say all of that, and I totally expect Buffalo to just blow the doors off the Patriots anyways. But it's just
Right.
it's one of these things where everyone's not good, everyone's mediocre to bad, and I feel like it's totally possible that we could get a playoff game between, like, say, Buffalo and Denver, and the Broncos just win it. And it's just at the end of the game, we're like, oh shit, the Broncos are going to the Super Bowl. Ain't that crazy?
Well,
and I would not be surprised.
Oh, I was just saying, like, this whole season feels like a boxing match in that, like, one punch is all it takes.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
one good swing and the favorite's done.
Right, exactly. It's like one of those. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, you're winning the fight, but if you get hit, it's over. It's just like one of those things where you're playing the game, and it was like Green Bay versus Dallas in the first half of that game. The commentators just couldn't stop talking about how, like, Green Bay very obviously had dominated the first half, and then the next thing you know, Dallas is up 14-13. Like, just, we're going into halftime and Dallas is up 1, and it's like, how? They were losing for 22 out of 30 minutes, and they just had a hot streak at the end of the half, and boom, they're winning. And that
then
could
they
totally
ended on a
happen.
scoregami.
Yes. Yeah, no, 40-40. I mean, we do. Actually, what's very funny is people have been pointing this out, that the bot that does the scoregamis for that guy, it obviously hasn't, like, paid for, like, Super Deluxe Premium, or, like, Twitter doesn't have that anymore, because the bot runs out of posts by the end of the night. Like, there's only a certain number of posts bots can make. So, like, it had to announce the scoregami on Monday after the game, because it runs out of posts around, like, the third quarter of Sunday Night Football, because it's doing so much posting throughout the day on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, that's really hilarious that people are aggressively monitoring the scoregami Twitter feed. Because you got to. I mean, we got to care about the scoregami.
Yeah.
Now that I know what it is, it's fun.
Yes. So, Christina, how do you feel about Jags Chiefs?
What was the total?
Total was 46.5, I do believe.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jags and over.
Jags over.
It's like they've finally grown into their whatever was going on.
If they finally figured it out, they finally became a big boy.
Mm-hmm. And people have figured out Patrick, so you know.
Oh, I hope they solved Patrick. That would be lovely. That would just be lovely if Patrick got solved, but I'm not hopeful about that. What I am hopeful for is the randomizer giving us a Jaguar victory.
Also, the Chiefs kicker is not doing so hot, so.
Oh no! Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he ain't not setting the world on fire. That's for sure.
Again, they can't all be Brandon. Yep.
This is true. Brandon sets a very high standard for the pod and for the NFL.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, the randomizer gave us a sweep this week with the Jaguars.
Boom. There we go. Love it. Let's go. Okay, Di. Nat 20 for the Jags. Let's go. It loves the 15 this week. It loves the 15. Yep.
It looks like a 51.
I know. I know.
It's like the 5 doesn't have a top or a bottom.
Yes. Yep. Okay, right. And the total?
Just over.
The bear over. The bear
so
over.
We're all in agreement there.
Yeah, except me. I said under, but yeah.
Or did you?
But we're all in agreement on the Jags. So don't make us look bad, Jacksonville. You have the professional credibility of our 20-person listen to podcast to defend.
And every AEW fan.
Yes. I forgot the best thing that happened from AEW this week was so after the show, Hangman, who doesn't do Twitter anymore because Hangman's a real one, Hangman on Blue Sky posted fuck ICE and all their commercials they played on AEW and left links to HBO and TBS to tell people to complain about all the ICE ads. So, I mean, like, he actually, like, cares. And he actually, like, is on the right side of things. So, I love that our liberal hero is named Hangman. I love that the man known for executing people in a brutal and cruel way is actually the mega lib in our world. But I'll have to send you the screenshot of all of that. But yeah, so that was great. And hopefully this weekend will be fun. Good luck, everybody, with all your wagers and all that good stuff. And boom, hit us with the full picture.
All right, well,
bring it all together, Vron.
My small picture is gonna give it away. But
that's fine.
Here's the game.
There's the game. So this is like a funeral. This is like a cemetery. Yeah, and the sideways the Christmas tree. Yep.
Since it's spooky season.
It's spooky season. I love it. Oh God, that's great. That's awesome.
Look at the mausoleum.
Yes.
No.
And
is awesome too.
Vron, start posting this on the gram.
I know.
Less you laughing and saying I know, more you actually doing it.
It's because I'm one of the 20 viewers on YouTube, so I like to post our comments with it.
Well, start. I mean, it's like we get like 4 likes on everything you post on Instagram, so you need to take over the gram. And if you're not going to do that,
Scarlett, Mark, my aunt.
Yeah, that works. Okay. Well, thank you all for listening. Thanks for Vron's incredible art. Thanks, Christina, for showing up. Thanks, Scarlett, for being here and rolling the die. All that good stuff. Hopefully, we'll have a full complement of chicks next week. That would be lovely. Have a good one, everyone. Kayla will have to prove that she's a real girl to Christina. It's going to be magical. And we'll actually have a victor in the chick-on-chick violence, unless it's a tie again.
That would be hysterical.
That would be hysterical if the Chargers and the Commanders tied. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh my God. Wow. This play had better go for a touchdown. The 49ers passed the ball backwards about 73 times before they threw a pass for 8 yards. That was the most razzle-dazzle. That was the most razzle-dazzle you've ever seen in a play that just got a few yards. It was great.
Ooh, I love razzle-dazzle.
Yes, it was the razzle-drizzle. Yes.
Give them the
razzle-dazzle. Like that, I post whenever something happens like that in a game. I make a tweet. I just say, Team X just hit Team Y with the old razzle-dazzle.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm going to say that because it was only 8 yards. It wasn't that razzle-dazzle-y, but it was pretty good.
You have my permission to use razzle drizzle.
Yes, thank you. I will pay you royalties if it ends up being a bop. But until then, we'll catch you all next week. Bye, Mark. Bye. Bye, Mark.
Bye, Clover.
Bye.
Bye, Winky.